Hello. Today we are going to be making an absolutely delicious blueberry muffin recipe. This is simple. This is going to be an easy and a more healthy recipe. So instead of buying blueberry muffins at the store, you can make your own delicious moist blueberry muffins. Okay, what we're going to need first is 1.5 cups of flour. This is white flour. You can substitute this with whole wheat flour. That would be fine. One more teaspoon of baking powder. This is going to help it rise. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now these are your dry ingredients and we're going to mix them together. So what we normally do is put the dry ingredients in one bowl and we're going to put our wet ingredients in another bowl. So we're going to just mix this up very well. Okay, so now we're going to mix together our wet ingredients. Now people do this in different ways. Today, to make this healthier, I'm using unsweetened applesauce. 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. This is better than the essence because it will give you a more pure vanilla taste. So that's 1 and 2. And 1 large egg. We're just going to beat this up a little bit. And pour it in. And now we're just gonna mix this together. Mix it together. You can smell the vanilla. It smells really good. Mix this together nice and well. And then after this is mixed together nice and well, we're going to add this to our dry ingredients. One thing I see, oh, this smells great, guys. One thing, and with some coffee, this is going to be amazing. One thing that I see people do is they put some of the blueberries they put all of the blueberries in the dry mix because they want it to coat. And they say they do this because they want the dry mix to coat with the blueberries. And they say they do this because they don't want the blueberries to go all the way down to the bottom. I actually like my blueberries all over. So we're going to put some of these blueberries in the dry mix. And we're going to do some in the dry mix. And then we're going to put the rest in at the end. Okay? All right. So this looks like it's mixed together very well. Okay guys, what we're gonna do now, since we have our wet ingredients all mixed up, we're gonna now combine them with the dry ingredients. And we're going to mix them together well. And what I want you to do is to kind of fold it in like this. If you have a spatula or a spoon, that's fine. So you're going to want to fold it together until it's all, because it will help it not to get chunky and things like that. So we're just going to fold it and fold it until it's all combined. Go all the way down to the bottom. Scrape the sides. Fold it in until it's all combined nice and smooth. And it should become a nice semi-thick batter. Instead of using the applesauce, we could have used unsweetened plain yogurt, Greek yogurt, or whichever one. So we're going to keep combining this until all the flour and the wet ingredients are mixed together well. Okay guys, I want you to make sure to preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is now all folded in together. We're going to add the rest of these wonderful blueberries and we're going to mix them in. Fold them in. It's going to be a lot of blueberries. Fold them in, and so we're going to now let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Why? Because it will allow the baking soda to help the muffins rise after we put them in the oven. So we're going to let this sit. We're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, and we're going to let this sit for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, here is the tray. Our baking muffin tin here. I just got some of these so it'll look even more pretty, and with these you don't necessarily have to go and spray. You don't need these things, but it just makes it pretty, and you don't have to butter or spray to keep things from sticking. So we're gonna make eight. 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'll be back in 10 minutes. Guys, 25 minutes later, look at this absolute deliciousness. They smell great. These two over here, whoa. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, don't touch them. Look at this one. Wow. It's just oozing blueberries. Yummy. Don't touch them, guys. Let them sit and cool. 10 minutes. I know you want to touch them. Don't do it. Let them cool and then jump in. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And guys, I'm telling you, what we cook is gonna taste better, and it's not difficult. This was 25 minutes, maybe 45 minutes prep time. It's gonna taste as good or better than what you buy at a store, and it's gonna be healthier for you. Okay? Yummy, yummy. I'm actually making, this is soup season, so I am going to show you a little prep, a little peeky, and we have guests. Actually, the boss is here. His name is, let me just show you, hold on a second. We're going to be making split pea soup. This is so easy. I fell in love with split pea soup. It is amazing and very easy.